What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hoop Jargon, and I got to drop this quick video, man. I think this is a opportunity to just talk a little bit, and so I won't do my intro. I'm gonna hop straight into it. And I want to drop this because Kyrie had a tiff, as it were, with Nike, and Lavar decided that he had a message for Kyrie Irving, man. So I was trying to do a pre-recorded live with this, but y'all my people, man. I want to lace y'all with game as game is to be laced, as they were, man. So like I said, we getting straight into it on this one. So, and I want to start off, I'm gonna do a share screen to show y'all where this information came from. And as y'all know, I kicked it with Big Baller 2 weeks ago, and I'm gonna give you his exact words, man. And one thing I love about LaVar Ball is he does not parse his words at all. What he says is what he means. What he means is what he says. And that's what it is. And I know a lot of y'all watching Jello right now. So, I appreciate y'all taking time off those streams. And shout out to DKM. I know he's going live. Shout out to DJ Ron Cut Truth. I know he's going live as well. Again, in my mind, I was trying to make this pre-recorded, but hey, we rocking live. So, we're going to build as we fly. So let me go ahead and share screen real quick. And I won't keep y'all long, but I just want to show this information because, man, again, I love how unabashedly honest and himself that LaVar is. So let's go real quick, and we're going to share screen and set some backdrop real quick. All right, so as we see, Kyrie Irving had issues with his Kyrie 8s. And we'll scroll down now from Newswire and USA Today. So that's a reputable article, as we all know. So it says Nets guard Kyrie Irving has left in complete shock after what Nike did to his Kyrie 8s. According to the comment he made on Instagram, Nike is planning on using their own design for a 29-year-old shoe. It has not included Irving in the marketing strategy. Irving did not hold back when expressing how much this annoyed him. And he says, and I quote, "I have nothing to do with the design or marketing of the upcoming Kyrie 9. In my opinion, they are trash. I have absolutely nothing to do with them. Nike plans to release them without my okay, regardless of what I say. So I apologize in advance to all my sneakerheads that support all of the KAI 11 brand." So, and then they go on to talk about it more, and they show the design of the shoe. They show the tweet. Kyrie Irving, man, you know him, man. He's a offshoot of Kobe Bryant, man. Those guys shoot from the hip, and they shoot straight from the hip, and they're very unapologetic about their opinions. So let me take that share screen off as we get back to here. So as we see, Kyrie Irving has an issue with ownership, and one thing that LaVar always said and always does say, I know his boys will attest to this, is like ownership. You have basically the ability to control your own income. And a lot of us don't think that way. A lot of us think, oh man, Nike paid me this much money. Yeah, that's true. But what happens when Nike wants to drop you? What happens when Nike don't want to put your shoe out? You're stuck with the contract and you don't have your creative control. And so what Big Baller does a really good job of is having his own. And I'm going to drop some more stuff. He has his hand in a lot of things, man. And I'm going to put y'all on game with this. Or Ballfacts gonna put it out too. We'll see who puts it out, first. But I mean, it's gonna be good content either way. See, Kyrie gonna retire, bro. He's done with it all. You think so? Shout out to EJ, man. I don't know if I can agree with that. I know Kyrie. He seems to be a very agitated soul. I will say that, man. He's a very agitated soul. Studio Bauhaus says LaMelo needs to do that with these new Pumas. They are trash. You know what? I don't hate them so much, but I would love to see LaMelo just go back to the home team, man. I would love to see LaMelo go back to Big Baller, man. But who knows down the line? I mean, he's always contested that, his boys. And, he explained what the Big Baller brand logo means. This one means LaMelo, how the B isn't connected. He's a wild child. The middle B is for LiAngelo, who's solid. He's always going to be there. He's going to be the guy who's going to hold the team together. And Lonzo being the other solid B, who is going to be more of the complete B, is the way LaVar explained it. So he knows what he's going to do with his boys, and he knows what he raised at the end of the day, man. Let's see. He's his own man. Let's see. Yeah, the MB1 Triple B is much better style. Yeah, I did like him. Like the little snakeskin design with the hot pink. I thought that was very cutting edge for now. I'm too old for that. Me personally, I wouldn't wear them. You know, I got 2 pairs of Zoe shoes and I got a pair of Jello shoes. That's more my style. But for youngins, I thought that was a great design. I just, you know, well, I look like being damn near 40 with some hot pink shoes. That ain't quite my lane. So I like to stay in my lane, like Lavar says. But I'm also show you the video now. This is the video I took personally, and Lavar does not parse his words at all. And you're gonna see exactly what I mean. Give me 1 second. That's one thing one thing I can say. Lavar Ball is not a fake dude, man. What you get is what you see, and what you see is what you get. All right. So without further ado, let me play the video that I shot 2 weeks ago.
Go for it. Kyrie, stop crying, man. Come over here and do what you want to do. Big baller brand, baby. You ain't got to worry about them putting out something without asking you first. You put it out when you want to, but you have no control over that because you don't own nothing. Come over here to Big Baller Brand and own something.
There it is. There it is. That's how Lavar is, man. That's how Lavar Ball is. Lavar Ball says what he means, and he means what he says. I'm gonna play that again for y'all, just in case. Like literally, like when I hung with him the whole day, he's like that the whole day. And one thing I always wondered was, you know, and I'm gonna do a Q&A session, man. So y'all check me out tomorrow. I'm gonna go live. I got a whole interview with Lavar that does not have audio, which is funny because I filmed this right before the interview, and whatever happened, my mic got unjostled. So I'm just gonna talk about how he is and how the family is all the way through. So I don't want to give too many nuggets of knowledge. I want y'all to ask questions the whole time. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. So y'all be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be at noon Central. But yeah, I'm gonna play that one more time, man, because I think a lot of people think that family is fake. They think Lavar is fake, and I promise you. And I shout out to AB the Hero. He told me this about a year ago. He's like, Lavar is exactly what he shows, and he ain't nothing different. And from what I gathered, I actually hung with him for 2 days. That's how Lavar Ball is. Let me play it again.
Go for it. Kyrie, stop crying, man. Come over here and do what you want to do. Big baller brand, baby. You ain't got to worry about them putting out something without asking you first. You put it out when you want to, but you have no control over that because you don't own nothing. Come over here to Big Baller Brand and own something.
I love how again, he's so unabashed. He said, because you don't own nothing. And that's real. And that's true. And a lot of us who in this space, as in the capitalistic society that is, that we think that getting money on somebody else's behest, meaning somebody else's instruction, that means like you get in the bag, but you always lack creative control. And we see this all the time with these artists that we think are just these great musicians who don't own their masters. And what happens when they get older? They start bitching about not owning their masters. And one thing I got to give Michael Jackson a lot of credit for. Michael Jackson used to go and buy his masters for his friends, y'all. He used to always do that. He used to always go and take care of his friends because a lot of people are just not astute enough to have ownership over something. They just want riches. But what happens when that dries up? What happens when, you know, what's funny? And I brought this up to Lavar, man. And it was in our interview, and it's unfortunate. I'll give y'all this nugget of knowledge. You know, Muhammad Ali died without even owning his name. Do y'all know that? Muhammad Ali did not own his name. Let me get something real quick. So Muhammad Ali came into a lot of money issues towards the end of his, his life, and he sold the rights to his name. So this is a poster. It fell down there. I was trying to swat a fly that I had in the back of my shit. So if y'all watch my live stream, you see this all the time. You see this logo right here? That's the official logo of his name that a company bought from Muhammad Ali. Can you believe that? One of the most recognized figures of all time. He doesn't even own his own name. He died not owning his name. Ain't that something? So when a lot of people question Lavar's motives, he's all about ownership all the way through. And so a lot of people, man, that's a message you make. You're gonna miss the rest of your life. And maybe because you live, a life that, you're not a self-producer, and that's okay. I mean, everybody's doesn't have that aptitude to do that. But if you do, you gotta understand, you gotta own your shit, man. Because if you don't own your stuff, man, somebody gonna sneak, slide in at the right time, and they're gonna monetize you. Yep, he sold his name for $50 million. There you go. That's crazy. That's crazy. So All of y'all who say LaVar Ball is crazy, he crazy like a fox because he understands the long game. A lot of people play the short game. And in every facet of your life, you play the short game. LaVar Ball, I guess, again, talking to him for a whole day and then a little bit on Sunday. He all about my family, my brand, my boys. And that's it. It ain't nothing much in between with that. And a lot of people laugh at stuff like that. They're like, oh, LaVar Ball, who are you to say Kyrie Irving lead Nike? It's Nike because he owns nothing in Nike. Because what's going to happen? In 2-3 years, it's going to be another Kyrie Irving. Right up the damn, man, it's just like us, man, who work regular jobs, man. Our job ain't that damn important because if we croak tomorrow, you better believe they're going to have somebody else right there, right in line to replace your ass. You better believe that. Yeah, I think at this stage of his career, because again, Kyrie is at this cantankerous stage of his life where he's annoyed by a lot of stuff. If he went and just changed the game up and went to Big Baller Brand, because he pitches pro-black a lot. So you went to a black-owned business and you just made Big Baller Brand cool outside of the brothers. You know what I'm saying? That would be a huge step and we're seeing, man, a lot of precedents are being set right now when you bet on yourself. How do we know this? We're seeing LaMelo Ball and Jello Ball go overseas and do their thing. Now they have an NBA, Jello Moore is getting his thing on right now. LaMelo has had NBA success. Alonzo had NBA success. You look at people like who come on and do their own thing, like Shedeur Sanders going to Jackson State University to play with his father, instead of turning down going to, these Power 5 conference schools. He had offers from Florida State, Alabama. He went to Jackson State University. So when you start to see the new wave that's going on, or Shaq's son going to Texas Southern University, another historically black college. His daughter's she transferring from LSU to Texas Southern as well. So a lot of people are setting their own standards, like Mikey Williams, number one prospect of next 2 years from now. He has historically black colleges on his lecture of teams to go to. So you see the wave coming, man. And so we got to make sure that, we got to see that coming. And hopefully Kyrie Irving, as pro-black as he claims he is, this would be a great opportunity. Great opportunity, man. Let's see. EJ says, I quit my job last Friday around 10 a.m. My replacement was there at 1 same day. There you go. Man, y'all got to listen, man. I work, in sales, and it's this famous story, man. This brother died at work, in his chair at work, at the store. And he got replaced the next day. Died at work. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a sobering reality when you understand how your quote unquote importance is in this world. So nothing beats owning your own brand, owning your own stuff. And that's why, with my hoop jargon thing, I started 10 years ago, man. Like, sometimes it makes me a lot of money. Sometimes it don't make me shit. I put $4,000 on my website that is pretty much defunct at this point. What's funny? I got the most success when I just started focusing on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook instead of worrying about my website that I put so much money in. And this shit I put sweat in. And now it's I would say it's marginally successful right now. I would go that far. But I can take solace that it was an idea that popped in my head to call this thing hoop jargon, and it went to where it is. You know what I mean? And so I think every man, every woman, men especially, I would say, men are naturally builders by nature. You should have something to call your own, man, because it's nothing like owning something. No matter if it's worth $1 million or it's worth $2, it's yours. It's yours. Nobody can take that away from you if it's yours. And so, and I know what LaVar is posing is like a 60-40 split. If you bet on yourself, I believe that's the numbers he was putting up. And that's better than any numbers that it's kind of like Koch Records, man. Like if y'all remember, like it was a big independent thing with Koch. If you went to Koch, if you had your own following, you would go to Koch and kill. Dipset and Cameron went to Koch Records and killed. But people was making fun of them, like 50 Cent talking about, oh man, you with Koch. But Cam, like, I'm making all this money, and Jim Jones as well. Like, I'm making all this money. What the hell are you talking about? Slim Thug went to Koch. So that's, I think, the opportunity Kyrie has, man. So if Kyrie sees any of this, man, I really would encourage him to do that, man. So, yeah, so Studio Baja says, Kyrie will sell hundreds of millions worth and teach Lonzo and Melo something. If that's how it shakes out, that's how it shakes out. More importantly, he would just have his creative control over what he wants to do. And people will follow him because Kyrie Irving, why? He's a great basketball player. I think nobody on here is gonna detest that at all. All right, let's see. Frack says, well done, Hoop Jordan. I appreciate that, man, because, I'm on here just putting on, man. I want to give you guys an opportunity to just understand my perspective, and it's rooted in real stuff. I don't like to do a lot of fodder. If you see on my channel, I don't do a lot of just easy clickbait stuff. I like you to think. I want you to have an opportunity to understand that all y'all watching, man, y'all got the ability to be a provocateur, to be a liaison of success, and even in your own ideas. I don't know what you dreaming when you sleep about that you can produce and to give this world something that I never thought of. You got it in you as well. So, and one thing was just totally refreshing hanging with Lavar, because you basically hear a culmination of his whole life manifesto in a 10-hour span. He always talking about ideas he has or what he wants to do going forward. Like, he never talks about anything that failed. Like that cat Alan Foster, he only brought him up one time because we brought him up. He never had no disdain for that guy. He moving forward. And a lot of us can learn from that, man, because a lot of us like to dwell into like bad situations or stuff and then just go so well. And we tend to get stagnated. Lavar Ball is planning to be a billionaire in 3 years. That's his plan, to be a billionaire. He's already a multimillionaire. He wants to be a billionaire in 3 years. And I'm going to show you. I got some more footage about another endeavor he has. I don't want to spoil it. But you're going to be surprised about what he has his hand in. And he gave me permission to share it. So I want y'all to see it. So, because when y'all think that it's just a T-shirt and shoe company, excuse my French, y'all got LaVar Ball fucked up. I think he'd appreciate that language, because he's a very LaVar Ball is a man's man. If you ever hang with him, man, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. He speaks. I already said it, man. I'm not gonna keep saying the same thing over. People don't know that China is making millions counterfeiting BBB gear. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I saw that too on one of them shows. But I don't fool with the fake, man. This came straight off the lot, man. Matter of fact, give me a second. I'll show you a video with LaVar giving me this shirt. So I don't wear fugazi. Like I probably have about 10 Big Baller brand shirts, and it's just because I support visions. And I try to support my own, because there's not a lot of outlets where you can do that. I think we all understand that. So I'm real big on that. I support people who are doing good things in our community. Oh yeah, there we go. It's right there. All right, let me see if I can share this bad boy. Give me one moment, y'all. Y'all bear with me, man. I used to be huge on technology when I was younger. Now that I'm older, not so much. I'm kind of trash on technology, to be frank with you. All right, let's put this in this thing and let's see what happens.
We're already thinking, dog.
Okay, there we go. All right, so let's share this next tab. All right, let's go to stop screen share. And let's go to share screen again. Chrome tab. All right, let's try this one. All right, let's check StreamYard. How we looking? Boom. All right, so this is the moment. LaVar showed like big love, man. He got me this shirt I got on right now. These sandals, which are dumb comfortable. Bro, if y'all get a chance, go on Big Baller Brand website and order these. They got like the cushion inside these that feel like a tennis shoe. No bullshit. I got some Polo slides. I got some Nike slides. And I got some RIP Adidas slides. Them things are out of there. But these like feel like a tennis shoe, and they got the tennis shoe grip on the bottom. Like by far, like I'm not gonna lie, when he gave them to me, I appreciate the gesture. I just didn't have a lot of expectation, because to me, slides are slides. When I put them things on, like, holy shit. So it's been a great experience, man. And that's real talk, having these slides. So I would highly encourage you. Y'all give them a run. All right, let's check it out.
Triple B drill. Let's get it. Come on, man. You're more than welcome, dog.
Boy, Techno Joe.
Appreciate that. That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah, so you guys can kind of see the inside of the warehouse that he has, and all y'all say Big Baller Brand done. Plenty of merchandise in there. Plenty of merchandise they sell, and at times it's hard to keep up with demand. So, I just like to show receipts, because a lot of people just talk on my streams, you know, that they'll come on the comment section and just say anything. I saw it for myself. So it's not speculation, you know, on this part. It's about me seeing what I saw. Yeah, I'll leave it right there. So, yeah, so Kyrie Irving, man, so, you know, that'd be a good look for him if he get opportunity to own his own stuff. So that'd be good. Studio Bauhaus says, I'm in the fashion business, so I know how LaVar is thinking. Yeah, exactly, man. You think as a proprietor, man. You think as somebody who has a commodity that people are willing to pay for. And nothing in this world is like owning your own stuff and people wanting to patronize your business. That is a sense of completion. It is a sense of worth, and nothing like it. So if you didn't learn anything from this live, man, Kyrie Irving, man, you should at least have a conversation with Big Baller, man. You can learn a lot, man, about self-proprietary merchandise, since your mind is how it is. And Kyrie Irving is a very well much a producer-minded guy. Maybe not just have the thing in place to monetize himself. And so I don't think him going to Big Baller brand would be a bad look at all, to be frank. And LaVar got some other stuff going on. I'm gonna release those on other videos, you know what I'm saying? So I showed y'all a little bit of some exclusivity. Shout out to my boy T Cole. And I hope y'all enjoyed the stream, man. Again, I was hoping to pre-tape this, but y'all was on here doing y'all thing, and I really appreciate that. So if y'all have not done so, like, comment, subscribe, show love to the page, and I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. Real talk, man. Real talk. So until next time, let me have Kimchi Perkins take y'all.
Shout out to Hoop Shorty, man. I'm gonna add you to the crew, man. This crew called Hoop Shorty. They've been getting at it, man. They the ones that's gonna grill you, man, because they majority are all Houston people. So that's
shout out to Hoop Shorty.
Shout out to Hoop Shorty.